Shout out staying on the break and shout out for everyone putting up my DMs. Yes, it's done.
Well, that just happened. I am actually no joke. I'm emotional right now. This is the first APC I've ever gotten on StepmaniaX in my career. I'm actually tearing up. That's how incredible this is, and I feel like a total jackass. Oh my god. There's so many people I have to thank. People on 8 on the break, the community for StepmaniaX, the people who come here. Oh my god. Thank you everybody for encouraging me. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Aerosmith, Word Wizard BA3. So what you just watched was, of course, my first APC, or uh, a perfect score on StepmaniaX. Um, so I'm not sure if it's been confirmed what APC exactly stands for. I call it absolute perfect combo, considering there's two variants of a perfect judgment in the game, so I call it absolute and sub. But I'm just going spitballing with that, so that's why I'm titling it that. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing this unscripted, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to turn out. I'm not really the best when it comes to doing, things like this. But I figured this is a huge occasion, so might as well bite the bullet and just experiment with my video creations. Allow me to give a little bit of background to my long admiration and dedication to the rhythm game and dance game community. I started playing Dance Dance Revolution back in 2004, so I've been almost playing the game for almost 20 years. I've started on Dance Dance Revolution Max 2 for the PlayStation 2, got it for my ninth birthday, and I fell in love with it ever since. And it was honestly a huge, it's had a huge impact on my life. Uh, for those of you who don't know, I am higher functioning on the autism spectrum and suffer from a couple, mental health disabilities. But overall, it's very mild. And I've in recent years found other ways to help me cope with a lot of my, struggle. It's had a huge impact on my social capabilities. A lot of the time, it, I would just not understand sarcasm or get the fact when people, might be less serious, and I tend to bug out a little bit. But a lot of the time now, it's just my huge thing is apologizing so much. That's just because I don't like causing trouble and I don't like being a part of any, whatever. But I've always been the type of person that has always loved rhythm games, always had a hard time finding a crowd of people to be associated with. And ever since I found out about 8 on the Break back in 2017, I've significantly just felt accepted, and it's really had a huge impact on my career. I've recently found, a huge, nice group of people. Just got into Beat Saber last year, so there's a huge community with that as well. Uh, I've been fitting in nicely, meeting people, and I really enjoy it. And another thing I've found, is my writing. I've been seem to have a knack for it and writing creative poetry and being a huge Scrabble buff, which is another one of my huge hobbies, for over 10 years, tournament level play. But I mean, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I just really want to thank the devs at StepmaniaX for having such a huge impact on the community, for their dedication, the amount of artists from previous, installations of dance games in general and other rhythm games. Like, for those who don't know a lot about the old school Dance Dance Revolution games, uh, the tie-ins with the Bimani, the rhythm game, uh, I guess you can call it, but they're the source of the music for the rhythm games from Konami. So at some points, the artists, get I don't know if they got let go or just different changing, in products. But from the stuff from Naoki Be Before You, Captain Jack, great, just all impacts in the community for just having such banger tracks. Ryu Kosaka, forgive me if I'm butchering your name, uh, was the lead singer for this song in particular, the Judgment Day. And I'll tell you, I enjoyed their music in the Dance Dance Revolution series. Paula Terry, like I said, Ryo Kosaka, uh, and the late and great Captain Jack. I just they've had a huge impact in my career just from the enjoyment of their listening to the music, and then coming back with Kyle Ward and the other in-house musicians with their music being featured in. I've At first I wasn't into Groove because I just seen it as a DDR clone, but was I wrong? I mean, they're much more dedicated for a community with ITG, and the amount of variations of subcategories like tech and stamina. I've recently got into doubles tech, and it's just definitely it's I enjoy it because I'm the progress I make because of it. I've never been so heightened in my career. It all started with just stepping on arrows. Who knew that there could be much more to it? So I want to give a huge shout out and thanks to 8 on the Break in Denellen, New Jersey. Awesome arcade with their rhythm game selection. The community that I affiliate with there. Met a lot of cool people. Just awesome to be a part of it and welcomed. Uh, Huge shout out to Step Revolution and StepmaniaX with the amount of different implements of to the players. Like the recent, addition is have the players set their own pad sensitivities. Revolutionary, for lack of a better term. I can't tell you how many times I've went to a place to play Pump It Up or DDR and have the arrows just so difficult, either too sensitive or too difficult to hit because it lacks sensitivity. And for them to be able to do that with the StepmaniaX platforms is just huge. The song catalog is just extensive and they're constantly updating. Now they have an edit feature, which is huge for StepmaniaX. It's all on the app. It's just amazing, and I want to just give a huge bravo to the community, to the developers. If I could put any requests out there, at some point, I'm sure it could happen, but do course modes with mods like the ITG Marathon or Pump It Up Pro / Infinities Gauntlet or progressive modes. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I'm a masochist. I enjoy challenging myself to stuff like that. And I know there's also the not ITG community that I'm not really too familiar with, but I love seeing the videos of like this site read tournaments that they have for stuff like that. I wish I could participate if I had better, skill. But regardless, I'm Aerosmith Word Wizard BA3 signing off. Thank you all so very much for watching the video and listening to my banter afterwards. It means a lot to me to just get the views or get some sort of recognition in general. Take care, be well, stay safe, and have an awesome day.